My friends, today's video is all about mindset. So it's crucial to realize that when people are trying to place limitation on you, they're talking about themselves. Okay, that people are always speaking about themselves. They're saying, "How would I do this? I don't know if I would have the courage. I don't think I have what it takes to succeed in this endeavor." One of the most important things I ever did in my journey to become an entrepreneur and author, speaker, professional musician, and start my first company was I stopped listening to other people. It's toxic. It's like a virus. Okay, so you go to a friend or a loved one and you say, "Hey, I'm thinking about changing." Now, unless that person is super awake, okay, and super grounded, and they know who they are inside, they are going to vomit their own fear and anxiety and limitation onto you as if it was a true reflection of what your potential is, but it has nothing to do with you. It's about them. Some of the people closest to me that I love so deeply said, "You can't go into business. You can't be an entrepreneur. You are not an author. You can't make records. You can't get up on stage." And it hurts. Like, it hurts, man. I went through a lot of pain in the early days after coming out of my coma. I've just proven all the doctors wrong, all the medical experts, specialist after specialist wrong. I've cured myself, cured the brain and body from critical injuries. Those of you who know, I had 44 metal plates put into my face, a week in a coma, shattered my spine, had critical brain hemorrhaging, 8 days in a coma, and was told I'd be permanently disabled. So I've come out of that. I'm walking 5 days later, and I'm just not listening to the doctors. Every time they would have an opinion, it was internally I'd go, "Okay, yeah, you're talking about another patient, and I honor you, but what you're saying has no bearing on me. I'm going forward. I cure myself. I know what I'm capable of." So that's the same approach we've got to have when it comes to your life, your endeavor, your dreams. Okay. That simple act of turning to a loved one or a friend, or maybe it's a family member, and saying, "Hey, I'm thinking about doing this," right? Subconsciously, we're going for reassurance. But 9 times out of 10, probably 99 times out of 100, even that loved one and those people closest to you, they don't want you to change. And you succeeding in that dream holds a big mirror up to their face. And that reflection is a very tough pill for most people to swallow. That's why I said, unless they're fully grounded, they know who they are in themselves and they're awake, they will just vomit negativity and limitation back onto you because it's threatening. Okay, my endeavors and my dreams and my healing and curing myself went against the paradigm of those closest to me. This is their whole worldview that has to crumble now because Damien has accomplished it all. And he didn't fall prey to all these experts and the Western doctors and what they said. And that's uncomfortable when your worldview gets rattled like that. So your current personality is part of the people around you's worldview. You make up part of their outer world, their external environment. Okay, so you changing is uncomfortable. Trust me. I've lived this now for over 15 years. So some friends will just fall by the wayside, and it's okay. You just, send them love, send them on their way. Don't get caught up in that sort of stuff. You've got to know who you are, what you want in this world, what you were born to do in this world, and then you've got to back yourself 110%. 174,000 words in the English language, but you only need to know 5 words. Okay, that's it, 5 words. And I've been saying this mantra came to me from my coma. And every time I come up against some negativity or a inferiority or lack of belief inside myself, my mantra comes back. And these 5 words: I believe in me. I believe I can. That's it. I believe in me. I believe I can. You can only fail if you give up on yourself. You can only fail if you stop moving forward. So in summary, okay, Remember, other people know you the way you are. They know nothing about your true potential. The little voice in your head that tells you you can't, tries to talk you out of greatness, that is literally a recording, a program in your head based on yesterday's news. It's probably not even your thought. It's probably an unconscious parent or some teacher or sibling or a parent friend, back in college said something to you, and you've just auto-suggested that limitation, that little voice in your head to yourself for the last 5, 10, 15 years until you now believe it and you stop taking action. Okay, the world lies to you. In the words of the great Lewis Hamilton, Formula One driver, most successful driver that's ever lived, he's black and he rose to the top and he proved all his critics wrong. He was saying the world lies to you. It's lied to us all, and it becomes part of our programming, part of our neurological structure in our brain. That's for another video. Okay, your job is to move beyond that. Okay, you're moving beyond the program and beyond what other people believe you can do. Back yourself. Okay, and I would actually suggest that you just go within and don't run around asking for advice. Don't tell people about your plans. Go and do it. Okay, when you're so busy doing it that you don't have time to talk about it, that's true success. If you need some help on this journey, head to damienhorton.com. I do one-on-one coaching, but I've got very, very limited spots available. Otherwise, just keep checking out the content on the YouTube channel, on my social media, and you can reach out to me always with a DM or something like that. I love hearing from you beautiful people. So that's today's video. You've got this 110%. You hold the keys to your own future. And if I can come from a drug addict, an ice addict that was suicidal and worthless, to critical injuries, having my face cut off and turned inside out, more than 40 bits of titanium drilled into my skull, breaking my back, going through years and years of surgery, and then, curing myself of depression and worthlessness to where I am now. If you're not starting from that place, then thumbs up, right? If you don't have to deal with what I had to deal with, you are so far ahead of where I was at. So just believe in yourself. I believe in you, and keep up to date with the content. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. That's it, guys. Much love.